spring and summer as a different person, an elevated version of yourself. It's Savannah's birthday tomorrow, and I'm about to go pick her up from the airport. This is so cute!
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get.
I'm just high filming this right now. This is fun.
Hands up high, hands up high.
So if you've been putting in a lot of work and you've been being a good person and you haven't received anything yet, don't worry, because it's on its way. And now that I'm focusing on YouTube more, it's like I'm going in a different direction. I'm about to go to Face Gym, and Face Gym is like a facial place, but it's also like a workout for your face, and they just massage your face in different techniques with different tools, and it's supposed to help get the puffiness out of your face. It's also supposed to help the jawline. That's why I really want to go. I want to see if it like makes my face a little bit more defined. So let's go check it out. It's Savannah's birthday tomorrow, and I'm about to go pick her up from the airport. I'm gonna surprise her with a bunch of balloons, and then we're gonna go to dinner. And since I got a facial today, I don't want to put a lot of makeup on my face, so I was gonna show you guys what I do when I want to wear makeup, but like not really. So I always start by using Refi eyebrow gel. I only use this eyebrow gel when I'm not really wearing makeup. I use a different eyebrow gel when I'm doing my actual makeup. So I just brush up my eyebrows. Oh man, this is a lot of product that's on here right now. It kind of exploded. I need to see better. Can't see what I'm doing. I always like to push it down with my finger. Some days my eyebrows turn out better than others, and today it's not really good. And then I take this Kylie blush in Feelings Neutral, and I just put it on my cheeks. I bring it up here as well. I like to bring some on my nose. And then I'm gonna line my lips with this Refi lip liner in Taupe. My lips are all cracked on the side right here. It's literally the worst. And then lastly, I curl my eyelashes. It's for a side part today. So that's it for the makeup. Super simple and super fast. Now let's pick out an outfit. I just want to wear something casual and cute, nothing too crazy. Honestly, I have no idea what to wear. I need to go shopping. I feel like I've worn all my clothes like 100 times, and then I have new pieces of clothing that I have like nothing to match it with. I have this pant set that I'm gonna try on from Good for Nothing. It's cute but also cozy and casual. Now for a purse. I could use this bag, which I love, or this mini bag, or this one that's a little bit bigger. I'm gonna go with this one just because I want to be able to put it on my shoulder and not have to carry it. And I like the way it looks too. So here's the outfit with the shoes and the bag. 1, 2, 3. Cute.
Lay your head up on my shoulder, ay. Place your hand on my chest, ay. I wanna love you till I'm older, yeah. Love you till there's none left, yeah. You like it when I call you baby. I like it when you say it's mine.
Yeah, I got the balloons and I got her a birthday cake.
Crazy. You know just how to feel my mind.
This is so cute.
When it's that time, yeah. Just like lightning, when you're striking, I can feel your river flowing underneath. Your kiss is so sweet. Your kiss is so sweet. Yeah. I can hear your body calling when you're close to me. Your kiss is so sweet. So sweet, so sweet. Yeah. Lay your head.
Hi guys, I just wanted to talk to you guys about what I've been up to recently in this month of December, cozy season. Right now I'm in a learning phase where I'm rebuilding myself. I'm obtaining new knowledge so it can help me elevate and it can help me in the next levels of my life. And being in school, I thought I hated learning and I had a really bad perspective on like studying and reading books. It just made me hate it. But as I've gotten older and I've gotten to actually learn stuff that I'm interested in, it's made it be like a whole different experience for me and I actually love it. When I was first on my journey, I was really studying rappers because they really inspired me with their mindset. So I looked into Nipsey Hussle a lot, Meek Mill, Big Sean, and so many other artists as well. That's just a few. And on my journey, I started to learn about different types of people as well. And they say if you want to be a great, study the greats. So that's what I like to do. And now instead of studying music artists, I study people who are more like on the entrepreneur side. So I really like to watch Luke Belmar, 19 Keys, Andrew Tate. I've been watching a lot of videos on Bashar on this Next Level Soul podcast. And I have been learning so much. It's so interesting. I definitely recommend you guys checking him out and checking out that podcast channel as well. Another one that was really good that I watched this week is Bashar predicts humanity's coming great shift in 2024. The earth will shift in 2024. That was really interesting too. And I'm also going to rewatch these videos like a couple times so I can really let it sink in. I also like to grab my notebook and take notes because that helps me really get it into my mind rather than just watching it and it goes in one ear and out the other. And then some other videos I watched this week is Luke Belmar X Learn with Shopify, the Millionaire Mindset. I really love watching Luke Belmar's videos. He's so smart and I always learn so much from him. I also like watching Iman Agatsi. He's another really good one. And then 19 Keys, like I said as well. I really love those three for like more entrepreneur mindsets. And 19 Keys has like a big variety of things that he talks about. So that's really cool. He talks about health, entrepreneurship, stuff that's just going on in the world. So he's one of my favorites too. And then I also have been reading some books that I will share with you guys a little bit later on in this video. Not only am I learning a bunch of new knowledge, but I'm also getting a lot of inspiration right now. I recently went and watched the new Beyonce movie, Renaissance, and it was so good. I've never been like a super huge Beyonce fan, but after I watched this movie, I was like, oh yeah, she is on another level. And I just got so inspired by her because I've never seen like a concert the way she made her concert. So it was really cool to watch. And then now after seeing that, I went on YouTube and I watched a bunch of her old interviews just to see the way she thinks and her mindset. And then I also watched a bunch of her music videos. So I just been getting so inspired by her. Also been having her album on repeat and it's so good. So just like so much inspiration from Beyonce and she's like so positive. I really love that about her and I had no idea that she was like this amazing, powerful woman. And I love getting inspired by women. It just is like so powerful because, you know, like I'm a woman too. And I have also been getting really inspired with modeling and wanting to tap into more of a creative side with that because in the past year I have been really focused on making speaking videos. So I've been working on like my communication and now I'm just switching to be more creative and open up a creative side of me and I want to be a better model. And Kylie Jenner has really been inspiring me with that. She's been doing so many shoots for her brand and I think she's an amazing model. So I have just been looking into her and watching modeling videos and like all of that. So that's been really fun too. Not only have I been working on elevating my mind, but I have also been working on elevating my appearance, going to the gym, eating healthy, taking care of my health because what you put into your body affects how you look on the outside. So it's really important to feed yourself good food. And I've also been getting rid of old clothes and getting new clothes, just really becoming like and creating a newer version of myself, a new elevated version figuring out like, what do I want? What do I really want? Who am I really? Asking myself questions like that. Being isolated is good too at this time because you can sit with yourself and not have the opinions of others and just focus on you. This is really what fall and winter is about. Lock in and become a better version of yourself. Go into spring and summer as a different person, an elevated version of yourself. So just take the winter time to focus on yourself, isolate yourself from the world, don't get distracted, and I promise when spring and summer come, it will be worth it.
Met this girl down by the vine. Had long tan legs and big brown eyes. Seemed the type I would wanna make mine. She said, I can tell you're not my type. You're Mr. Wrong, I'm Mrs. Right. This could never be what you wanna be tonight.
So I wanted to share with you guys some books that I have been reading that I have found to be very beneficial. So the first book is Vegetation Over Medication: Myths, Lies, and Truths About Modern Food and Medicines. This is by Dr. Bobby Price. I've mentioned him to you guys before. I really think everyone should read this book because it's just basic health stuff we all need to know. And you can get this book off of his website. I'll put his Instagram up here so you guys can find that. The other two books that I have been reading is this one, 48 Laws of Power, and then The Game of Life and How to Play It. These two books are pretty similar. This one talks about life more in a businessman perspective, and then this one talks more about life in like a universe, God, spiritual perspective. I recommend reading both of these as I've gained a lot of wisdom and knowledge out of both of them, but I do gravitate more towards this one, so I'm gonna talk to you guys about this one. So both of these books explains the laws of the universe, and I've been finding it so interesting. And what I have been currently reading about in this one is that karma is the law of cause and effect. So what you give out, you shall receive, whether that's good or bad. So if you're out here lying to people, doing people wrong, talking badly about people, that will come back to you. Someone will end up doing the same to you. And if you're out here doing good, hyping people up, putting people on, giving people gifts, that will come back to you. It's also good to spend money because what you spend will come back to you, and that's living in abundance and living in flow. Or if you're scared to spend money and you don't want to give and you're being greedy and you're just trying to save it all for yourself, then that's living in lack. But things are not so black and white, so you don't want to be out here being stupid with your money or spending it carelessly. You still have to save to an extent, but like everything just has to make sense. But you always need to be living in the abundance mindset and not the lack mindset, because that matters with what is going to be flowing to you in life. This also ties in with the saying, you reap what you sow. So the amount of work you are putting into something is the same amount of success you will get in return. So if you've been putting in a lot of work and you've been being a good person and you haven't received anything yet, don't worry, because it's on its way. It's literally a law of the universe. This law is really important, so be a good person, pay attention to every action and decision you make because it will come back to you. Another law that I have learned from this book that I think is really important is man should always demand only that which is his by divine right. Anything forced into manifestation through personal will is always ill-got and has ever bad success. Meaning that if you really want something but God has a better plan for you, but you're like, nope, I don't care, I really want this, I'm really set on this, you can manifest it, like it will happen, but it can come with some bad effects, or as the book says, some bad success. So it's best to set your intentions by saying, I desire this, this, and this by divine right. So that means I desire these things, but if God has a better plan for me, I'll take that because I know He knows what's best for me. So that's how I've been manifesting after I read that from this book, because there's been times in my life where I've wanted certain things and it didn't go my way, but then turned out later on in life, I'm like, oh, I know why that didn't work out, because I actually got this and this was better for me and this is what I actually wanted, not that thing that I thought that I wanted. An example of that is when I was younger, I really wanted to be signed to modeling agencies and it never happened for me, and I never understood why it didn't happen. And even when I moved out here, I applied to a lot of modeling agencies and they all said no to me so many times. And now in my life, I'm really grateful that I got all of those no's because it put me in a direction that I had no idea that I wanted to be in. And I'm so grateful because now I get to work on my YouTube and I get to be more of my own boss, rather than if I had gotten signed to a modeling agency years ago, I would be working as a model and I would be working for other people. Like as a model, you work for the brand, you do their vision, and you kind of clock in and clock out like a 9 to 5 in a way. And that's actually not something that I would want for my life at all. And being on social media gives me a lot more control of my life and my time and my freedom. So I am really grateful that I had gotten all those no's from those modeling agencies, because my life would not turned out how it is right now in this moment. And I love how my life is. I love being in charge of my own life and creating my own schedule, doing what I want. So in that moment, I reflected and saw how like, okay, yeah, God knew what was best for me, not me. But I just wanted to share that with you guys because I have found this book to be really useful.
I wonder how you feel inside, 'cause you got me like, ooh, 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 ooh. Been getting down there plenty times, but you know I need your body.
You just said something great. You don't remember it though, do you? You remember it?
I do. It would feel so weird being so upset with someone for the mistakes they have made, knowing I have made mistakes as well. You know, it's just weird to put that kind of weight on someone when I know I'm nowhere near as perfect.
Yeah, so forgive people, because at first, yeah, you could probably be mad at someone, but then eventually, like, let it go. Don't hold grudges, guys. Grudges are so bad. They're bad for you. You don't want to put bad energy towards someone else either, because you can put bad energy towards someone else when you're thinking those thoughts. Also, what you put out will come back to you. So if you're being all mad at someone else, then someone else is going to get all mad at you, because that's just how the universe works. Or something else in equal proportion will come back to you in a different form, but it will come back to you. So feel your emotions in the moment, but then take time and then release them and forgive and forget. Or you don't have to forget, but you forgive and you move on and you live better.
Live better, look better.
Yeah, I've been realizing lately that I've been like graduating certain times in my life where I used to do things that I no longer need to do anymore. For instance, like today I was driving and I saw a place in Beverly Hills and I was like, oh, that would be good for like pictures. And then I realized, I was like, wait, I don't do that anymore. Because when I first started doing the social media stuff, like way back in the day in Portland, me and my friend would take a bunch of clothes, put it in the car and like drive around and try to find spots to take pictures. And sometimes it would be stressful and we were like trying to get good pictures, but it's not the easiest to always find like good lighting, a good spot where you're just like not feeling it. And then I thought about when I moved out here and I did it with another friend. And then after thinking about all that, I was just like, wow, I'm actually glad that I don't do that anymore. I like graduated from that. Like now I'm doing more project-based stuff to post on my Instagram. That's like, or if something's like happening in the moment, like I'll take some pictures rather than like I have to go out and get a bunch of pictures, like I gotta do that. Like that kind of took the fun away from it, and now it can happen more naturally because I'm not having to post so much. And now that I'm focusing on YouTube more, it's like I'm going in a different direction. And so it's just really cool, and I'm like, yeah, I graduated that, I don't gotta do that no more. And then I've been thinking about past things too that I've like used to do that I don't have to do anymore, and I've just been looking at it as like, I graduated that step, now I moved to that step, oh, I graduated that step, now I'm on to this step, all right, cool, now I'm here, now I gotta work from here, but soon I'll graduate this step, go to the next step. And that's just like how life is. You just gotta keep elevating. And it's really cool when you just are on your own thing, doing your purpose, and you're doing your passions every day and working on yourself, and you just get to like keep leveling up and like then reflect and realize like how far you came. And it's just really cool moments. I really encourage all of you guys to like go after your purpose and your passions in life, because you gotta do what you love. So Nova just sent me the videos that we just did, and the background looks so sick. So I was saying that us getting this apartment was a good investment because we saw this apartment as like a studio, because it just looks so nice and aesthetic for all the content. And since we make content creators, you know, on the YouTube, it like was a good investment to get a nice apartment that we can just stay here and make everything, and everything we do just sitting on the couch looks fly. Like, okay, yes. So investments are good, and you gotta just find investments that are for you, because just because someone did this investment doesn't mean that's a good one for you. Like for me, this apartment was a good investment, but for somebody else who doesn't do content creation, that wasn't a good investment for them. So you have to know, well, okay, what do I need to invest in? Not what they did, because that's worked for them. It's not gonna work for me.
Where did my baby go? I really can't go no more. Like the side, I'm feeling cold. Moving like a animal. In a foreign car, I'm sleep. Offers any bar. Swing on the boulevard. Like a pop star. Pull up swing, popping trunk with Guan. I'm a rock star. Pour a whole fall in the shot style. I can hold you back and leave you down. I am not one. Girl, pick up that phone, I need you now. You got me like, something like a friend in me. Know I need your company.
We're having a taco night, so we're making mushroom tacos. This was Kim's idea, all from a TikTok. She sent us a TikTok this morning, and then I was like, taco night, we have Right now, I'm just chilling at my desk in my room, and I'm just brainstorming a bunch of ideas. I'm just trying to rethink everything I've been doing and try to upgrade everything and think about how I can do things differently and how I can do things better. And I want to do this a lot more often. Right now, I'm feeling really compelled to just like be in my room, study a lot of stuff, and then also like make content and just like act on all the ideas that I have. And it feels really nice to write, and I love when I write because I'll have like an idea of something I want to talk about or something I want to do, and once I start to write it, more of the vision comes to life. Like at first I just know like the first few things of it, and then when I go to write it, so much more follows, and like the whole vision just becomes complete, and I have a whole idea of it on paper out in front of me. It's just really helpful to see all of your thoughts a lot better and to actually act on your ideas, because sometimes if you just have an idea, it will just stay in your head and then maybe you'll forget about it and you won't do it. So I found this to be really helpful for me. And then when I go and create the idea that I had, it's a lot easier to actually do the idea because you know like exactly what to do, because you have all the details down of how you want it done. So that's just something that's been helping me lately. And yeah, I'm just chilling here, and I'm also having a really good time right now just listening to music, writing down notes, thinking of ideas. So recently I've been smoking occasionally, and I always get the best ideas, and I see things a whole lot clearer. So sometimes I like to smoke a little bit. Yeah, and I'm just high filming this right now. This is fun.
Feeling like myself again. Feeling like the man. I got some stories I can tell my kids. You got some stories you can tell your friends about my grace and my elegance. Too stylish. She too fly. Made me lose balance. Back it up. Like we taking over, put it 90 not in the 2000s. The city that's mine. I need a new challenge. I can't tell if you bought her. She on that Smirnoff Ice. Get right to it, we don't turn off lights. She done got some money, now she wear all white. All for the white, gotta turn all night. Alright, them boys set on sight, it's all lies. Big dog to these small fries, yeah.
So I just ordered sushi from a vegan sushi spot because I didn't have time to make food. I just wanted to stay tapped in. So I got this roll. It's supposed to be like a shrimp roll. And then I also got fried gyoza. And then I also have my juice. This is strawberry apple. I made a really good playlist today. It's called New New. It has a lot of UK artists in it and like just some vibey songs. A mix of mellow and then a little bit more upbeat. It's really cool. I've been listening to it all day though. It's a vibe. I'm listening to it right now.
City that's mine. I need a new challenge. I can't tell if you bought her.